Dude, what are you snacking on? Is that raw
Bro, I'm
hot
having
dog?
lunch. No, they're
That,
cooked.
look,
They are hot
that,
dogs,
looks,
though.
that looks like a raw hot dog. You're eating the whole thing in one hit like
They're
that?
little Frankfurters. You never had one
They're
of
the
those?
cocktail ones,
Yeah,
bro.
little cocktail hot dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were
Yeah.
just throating a whole hot dog right now.
No, I
I
got
was
bread
about-
for them as well.
Why are they separate? You guys are fucking weird.
No, I have the same question. Why are they separate?
Why? What's
The bread,
Why is the bread
and
separate from the hot dog?
it's actual physical bits of bread, dick.
Okay, so
But
you're
still-
not fucking doing a poor man's hot dog
but
and
why-
throwing the dog in the bread.
Yeah, but why don't you
I
just?
am. They're fucking.
Ah, no, the
Oh,
way
okay. It
you
looks
explained it, the way you explained
yeah,
it,
and it also looked like you just threw a rolled up piece of bread in your mouth
that's what it looked
after
like.
you fucking deep throated that fucking hot dog. So
I'm not a
it was
Uh,
awkward.
Like you're literally just giving every Mexican an erection every time you put one of those in your mouth.
I'm pretty sure it's a
Yeah.
I'm
almost
not a
100%.
monster, right?
Yeah, you are. Damn sexy beast. Look at you with that baby face. Wait, that makes me sound like a pervert.
I've
okay?
woken up to sleeping in Joseph's bed, and then I wake up to him.
He has
his
woken
face.
up in my bed before.
Yeah,
Gay.
I've woken up to his face.
Gay.
No, this is how good this dude is. Go get your food, piece of shit. All right, this is where we talk mad shit about this cunt.
Fuck, do we even need that guy on this show?
All he does is just yell at us, make us, he tries to talk shit about our country, but then he turns around and goes and says he loves us. I'm like, I feel like my ex-girlfriend. Confused.
He's from Utah. Like, does America even need that?
He's a Californian boy.
Well, he's from Cali, is he?
No,
Whereabouts?
I don't know.
Lay
But-
down. Lay down.
We'll figure this out because it'll explain a lot.
Let the dog host the show.
Your dog's more interesting than you, dickhead.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Were you saying some gay shit?
No,
We're actually wondering what state you're from.
From or live in?
No, like born.
Guess.
Raised.
I guess California.
That's
You've
where I
got
was
that.
born.
Talk a bit more, and I'm gonna like.
Oh, it's an accent thing. You're trying to accent my ass.
You sound
All
kind of Midwest. I'll be honest.
No, I guess California. Which one is it?
right. No, I'm interested. I'm interested in this whole conversation.
We're just trying to.
What?
There's a running joke that you don't know about, and I was about to laugh.
Okay, check this out. First of all, let's do our intro because this is interesting as all hell. Welcome to Eagle in the Roo. I am Eagle.
And we're the Roo. There's two of us.
Yeah, it's a special episode, motherfucker.
I brought in
And brought
backup.
to you by Schmucked Up. Go to schmuckedup.com. Use code EATR to get 15% off because you know I use it in my beard. Frank has yet to use it in his fucking tiny baby mustache, but it's a good product. So go ahead, schmuckedup.com, EATR. I swear to God, if you came back with product, I'd be like, Joe, how did you get Frank's address? I don't even have his address. Anyway.
up and leave. Fucking rude cunt.
So welcome to Eagle in the Roof. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
This'll make sense. This'll make sense.
Boots and cats and boots and cats. And boots
I'll
and
vibe
cats
with
and
it.
boots and cats.
I'm just watching his face. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Joe's like, what the fuck did I walk into?
But then he realizes
Something's happening.
who he's doing this with, and he's just like, "I'm just gonna go along with it because it just
Totally makes sense.
Don't ask
right?
questions. Just go with it.
Have you guys had these Wiley Wallaby chews?
No.
No,
Wow, they have a wallaby on
I
it.
li-
It's not even in Australia.
I like
Wow.
it how this happens with and Joseph could back me up on this, and it's only Americans that do it. British people do it a little bit, where they go, "Have you guys ever had this?" and just assume that every other country has it.
No, I'm not assuming you have it.
To be
but
fair to
it's
him,
called-
it does have
It
a
does,
wallaby
yeah.
on it. Like,
It says Wiley Wallaby, and it has a picture of a fucking wallaby on it. So I assumed it came from Australia.
Press X
Oh,
for
it says
doubt.
made in the USA. I'm right on that.
But Joseph, am I wrong though in saying
is
that?
that fucking licorice?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's got strawberries on the front.
Get out from under the fucking desk. Pick my shit up. I'm
My
gonna
bad,
beat
my
your
bad.
ass.
So
Lay down.
fuck. I was on my knees once.
No.
Yeah.
He keeps trying to go under the desk, and I've got like my
Oh,
inverter, all this other shit down there.
Well, stop putting pants on, and then I'll get him in amongst it. But anyway,
Tries
so
to
what
lick
state
my
were you born
feet.
in? We both guessed. He said somewhere
No,
in the
we're
Midwest.
deducing this of to why you guys are
No.
why you guys are trying to pinpoint my accent.
No,
Two.
just can you just answer the question, please?
Why
No,
Joseph thinks I'm from the Midwest.
I know that's
No,
one.
I'm listening to you talk now. It's not Midwest.
All right.
I could get Pacific Northwest though. Northeast, Northwest. What one's the Seattle, Oregon?
I did
Idaho.
live there for a little bit. I bounced around.
Okay.
Born in Southern California.
SoCal, yeah.
Says a lot.
Lived there for 7 years of my life. Pretty much raised in Michigan.
Yeah.
I lived
That's
there for
nearly
11
Midwest.
years.
It's Great Lakes, but it's not far.
More northeast than Midwest.
Oh, semantics there. But Australia's the same size, and we have 6 states. All right.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Queer. Anyway, so
You had to buy Alaska and Hawaii. Get on our level.
still bought it for like beads.
Yeah, we stole our islands. Get on our level. Didn't have to pay for shit. Just took them.
Stole the mainland too.
Hey, we have what's that? Puerto Rico. Okay, we stole that.
Yeah, that's not even a state. You can't flex that on us.
It's not a state, but it's a territory.
I know, and they should be a country.
It used to be.
It was funny where
Used to be.
it was funny. There was this TikTok about Australia and how they're like, oh, Australia is the most like uninvadable piece of land and like you can't take it over, and then all of a sudden you just hear you see this British flag it's just rising up in the
The
background.
sun never sets on the British Empire. Boys.
What I always found interesting is how close the Australian accent is to the Boston accent. Like there is a lot of similarities to it.
Do you know what that is?
The way we say "ah" and it's the Irish background as well.
All
we
the
do.
blues.
You can't say when the last time we were playing together, there was me, you, and Devon, and you guys were all said like, "Oh, he sounds like he's from Boston." Because I
Last
was,
time I got on a
It's not the
call with you
R
boys,
thing.
Austin was
Everybody
saying
in
that I
Boston,
sounded-
everybody in Boston nasally, and they sound like they're bitching and about.
yeah,
something
no, I'm just saying that
24/7.
it's the nasally side of things, and we can't say the letter R properly in a word.
Yo, go give me my khakis.
Yeah, car keys.
Y'all like,
Car keys.
why do you need pants right now? We're about to leave. You're
Yeah,
wearing
exactly. That's what started the conversation last time. And then you got us to me and Joseph to repeat shit, and you were just like, you guys could like pull off a Boston accent. That's why what's her face Margot Robbie got the Wolf on Wall Street gig, because it was easier for her to just go and get a coach for like a week. And then she was just like, the coach was just being like, hey, you just need to say these sentences a lot. And then you just.
I'm pretty sure that was a Brooklyn accent she was doing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the
I
same
don't
fucking.
know.
I don't know, but anyway.
I don't know. I was
same
too
context.
distracted looking at her tits. Like,
Yeah.
You guys
no,
have
they
these?
just shed their skins. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had Takis.
Yeah, we can get Takis. You can't
Okay.
get them here, but I've had them.
I was gonna say, how the
You
fuck
can
you
get-
get talking?
Oh, not where
but
you
y'all
are, but
can't
where I
get
am.
goddamn ranch dressing. Fucking Wiley Wallaby.
I can
has
get-
a Wallaby on
You
it.
can get ranch dressing. It's just not very good.
Why would you get ranch dressing?
I know that's fighting words to him.
I'm trying to think of something. Why would you get ranch dressing when you can have chicken salt?
Yeah.
It's chicken.
Oh,
That sounds gay as AIDS.
Well, we were talking about Arnott's, and I learned something the other day. Do you know the ginger snaps, the Arnott's ginger snaps?
Mm.
You know they've got a different recipe for every state.
No, I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
they're actually different state to state.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, apparently the ones up in like Queensland, New South Wales, because they're combined, they're the best-selling ones. They're the
Makes
fucking
sense.
softer, sweeter. The
Fair
ones in
enough.
like Tasmania are more like gingerbread.
Could that be?
Those.
Could that be? And hear me out. Because of where they're made, so they might be closer to Queensland. So then that's why
No.
they're softer versus
I
like
do know
in the
why.
transport they get.
So the reason, it's the same reason why the Murray Scott biscuits are packaging are the same size as they used to be, is because the Arnott's can't sneak change past the Australian public, right? So back in the day,
Yeah, they can't. They really
What
can't.
did you say?
So,
Arnott's, the
Arnott-
company who make the biscuit, they can't
Uh-huh.
sneak change.
they
past
so
the Australian
they back
population.
in the day would try and change things without telling people they've changed recipe and all that sort of stuff. And the Australia we are a strange bunch of people, because
We'd basically riot.
if you like change the taste of a beer, you change the taste of a fucking chicken breast, or like we are in the street and we are marching, like we are proudly like a flavor of chips, fucking whatever. Like, but
So
anything that's
everybody in Australia is autistic.
and then Arnott's has like changed their fucking flavor to shit, and we're just like, we are boycotting you. We are not buying your shit. And we don't. I've sat there before being like, I ain't a part of that company until they fix their shit.
Shapes.
So
Shapes,
you
shapes.
didn't
all the
answer my
time.
question though.
No, so what happened was
So everybody in
used to be made-
Australia is autistic.
Well, weird fact.
The
You know,
slightest
fact.
bit of change, and they're just like, oh, the chip
Nah.
tastes different. No.
Well,
Nah, so
no, but
this particular instance,
Sorry.
what happened was Arnott's used to make their biscuits locally in bakeries, and
Uh-huh.
so each state had a different recipe that was used. And so when Arnott's made their factory in one spot to ship across the country,
Hmm.
5 of the 6 states got different biscuits than they were used to, and they went, "What the fuck's going on here? Arnott's, fix your shit." And so Arnott's have to make 6 different types of ginger snaps for the different states.
yeah,
That's so fun.
It's so funny.
I love where we come from.
God,
Like-
I'm proud to live.
But
here.
like the fact that there's a lawsuit going on, so there's a lemonade company over here called Solo, right? I don't know if you have that over there or not. And they just released an alcoholic version of their drinks. I am so surprised. It's the older generation who is sitting there going, I'm going to sue them because how dare a lemonade company make an alcoholic beverage where the like people my age and younger are sitting there going, that is the best. Like I've had it and it is the dopest shit because it tastes like a lemonade and it's like what 6%. And
yeah, yeah.
and all they
It's
did,
hectic.
That's
all,
dangerous.
all they did was put, all they did, it's basically they just put ethanol in it. Like that's all. Like that's you're drinking ethanol with lemonade, and it is you don't taste it, and you're fucked up. All it was, how it all started though is there was this one kid who was just like, oh look, that mum and dad have Solo in the fridge. Opens up a can, gets fucking sauced, and they're just like, and they didn't take any ownership, and so then there was this fucking argument. The parents should be
As
better
they
parents.
fucking shouldn't.
Yeah,
That's
the
on
parents,
the parents.
parents should be. Yeah, that's what I said too. And I was just like, if you guys stop making this alcoholic beverage, I will stop drinking Solo forever.
And meanwhile, Bilson's is sitting in the corner, fucking like hiding away.
Yeah. And then also Pepsi and Coca-Cola, who were talking about making their own alcoholic beverage over here. They just needed to let Solo do their own thing. They're just sitting there going,
Yeah, we'll pretend we don't see this.
but I was just
Okay,
like,
dude, if I was like the CEO of that company and somebody said to me, you need to take ownership of that kid drinking your drink in their private residence because he thought it was a fucking lemonade, I would have been like, not my problem.
that's basically what
On
they're
the
doing.
parents. Maybe don't put the alcoholic beverages low enough in the fridge that your little boy can
And then
get to it.
Where I find it
You
funny
know?
though is the lemonade is bright yellow, right? The actual can, and the
Right.
alcoholic one is black with the logo on it. They're two completely different fucking cans.
Oh yeah,
So it's like,
you.
it's like, bruh. But
Bro, they did their job. They did their job.
And
It
I-
was
That's it.
completely
and
different
but
human
then
colors,
and
man.
what I think has happened, because I'm pretty sure the kid was like 14, 15, 16 years old. That kid,
He was probably looking for alcohol.
He
yeah,
knew
that
exactly
kid
what
knew
the
what he
fuck
was
he was
doing, and
doing.
he got caught, and he's just there going, "Oh, I don't know. Oh, mom, I don't feel too good." You know, like shut
No,
the
that kid knew exactly what the fuck he
It's
was doing.
like-
14, 15, 16 years old.
There is a
He knew
TikTok.
exactly.
There was a TikTok trend that I saw the other day where there's these kids buying the Solo, and because you pour it out, it actually looks like a lemonade,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're pouring it in the original bottle, like the ones that are like this sort of size,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just like, hey, like they're walking down the street just drinking like all this alcohol. Cops aren't doing shit because it looks like a lemonade, you know, it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, but all of a sudden it's a fucking swan, you know, like. I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Well, what I get here is, like you said, it's a 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old kid, right? 13 to 16. That's sitting there going, I'm going to get fucking housed. And you know he didn't drink just one and get
Yeah.
off of
No, he's going
6%.
through a
No
whole six-pack.
fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid put back at least
I-
5,
And if I was
maybe 4.
If I was the parent, I would have been pissed because I would have bought a box. Carton is not cheap either.
No,
Like,
they're expensive. too,
they're
that's
they're
the thing.
they're
Are they
an-
really?
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they're like $70 slabs. They're like
yeah, like they're expensive. Then it's because it's
How many
really
come in it?
24 packs of
Yeah.
slab.
$70 for a 24
Yeah, yeah.
pack.
yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome.
they're
Bro.
fucked.
I mean,
I mean, that's not that
$25
expensive
for a
here.
I mean-
fucking 18 pack of 16-ounce Coors Light.
Oh,
What
Pretty
the
sure-
fuck?
Pretty sure a slab of VB is like $50 these days. So
Yeah, well, yeah, I got a carton of fucking Tooheys New today, and that was about $55.
You guys
Yeah.
are getting fucked on your alcohol.
we are.
Oh yeah, well, there's a story to that. Our government has been trying to stop our country from drinking for many generations, right?
And all they're doing is making us poorer.
And all they're doing is just driving us to the cheaper alcohol. So you'll if they were like the rate that it's going, I'm gonna start fermenting my own shit and drinking boxed wine like a homeless person. Like,
Do you know how like people in your country will stand up and like throw a big
Oh.
fucking baby fit
Oh, yeah,
about
they-
the change of fucking cookies?
it's already doing.
We all
already,
need to stand up and have a big baby fit about the
We're
price
doing
of
it.
alcohol.
it's already
They're doing
happening. They tried to ban cigarettes. That lasted about 20 minutes.
Now they're just really expensive.
They're banning cigarettes in New Zealand.
Dude, California,
Hmm.
you can't buy menthol or any vape or vape juice.
No,
I
out
know.
there.
definitely.
I'm
Neither can
talking,
we.
but I'm talking period. No smoke in New Zealand. There's no smoking product. Period. They're phasing it out now.
To get a
No.
vape in Victoria, you need a prescription now.
This was blows
Yeah.
my mind though. So you've got the ACT, right, which is where our
What
nations.
the fuck?
No, this
It's-
this
the federal
I need
government's
the
in the ACT.
nicotine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die
so,
if I don't
Ty-
have nicotine. Is that like
Why
is that what
smoke?
you tell your dog?
no, bro. So this will blow your
Essentially, you
mind.
go, I'm trying to quit smoking, so give me a prescription for vapes instead of cigarettes.
This will blow your mind about our government, right? So you got the
People
ACT.
wonder why we have a constitution and like other countries don't.
We have a
We have
constitution.
a constitution, but a part of
We
our
have a
constitution. Yeah, but a part of our constitution is you have to have horse troughs out the side of every fucking pub. Like
yeah.
not allowed to steal a loaf of
every
bread.
bar has to serve like food, even if that is a pack of chips. Like
Yeah.
it's
But this will blow your mind. So there was where the Australian Capital Territory. So our actual nation's capital has its own state. Like it's just a town. There's technically two towns, but
It's a
with
city.
That's kind of like Washington D.C.
city.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
no,
like
no. So they just changed the drug laws there, right? You could tell it's the political capital of this country based on this law. So I can't remember the actual measurements, but they're on their way to making heroin, cocaine, all hard drugs basically legal. Because it's like
yeah. I don't remember
There
the
was-
exact numbers. But
I
you're
think-
allowed to grow 2 weed plants in
No,
your house with no
no,
charge.
this was new from like just the other day, right?
Oh yeah, is there more?
So there's an X amount of cocaine you're allowed to have on you, and you don't even get a fine. And then you can have, I think it's like 1.3 grams of cocaine. You don't have, or under, you don't have a fine. Anything over that, up to 3 grams, is $100 fine.
Hey, time out.
Yeah,
Time out. Hold
They're
on.
only-
Let me ask you
only-
a question real quick.
I was just gonna say there's only one that's illegal, and that's fentanyl.
Well, that's illegal everywhere.
Mm.
Real quick. So you're telling me.
That includes heroin. Like that includes.
Let me finish. Let me
Sorry.
finish. You're telling me in your version of Washington D.C. because what you explained to me is basically Washington
It's-
D.C.
Yeah.
Like
basically-
Washington
basically.
D.C. is here, but it's also its own little thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Pretty much.
So in your version of Washington D.C., they were just like all drugs are legal except for fentanyl, and you get a certain fine over a certain bit. So if you got a boy that doesn't do coke, he can hold your extra coke and not
Yeah.
get fined.
Pretty much.
And it's
Pretty
like,
much.
I mean, if
like-
you got a kilo of coke, like you're going to prick it.
yeah, but you break that up amongst
That's
your
it.
boys.
That's it. A couple of grams here and there.
That's like I was looking at this TikTok of this news reporter who's in Canberra, and he's just like, isn't it coincidental that they're doing that in the biggest drug state in the country? And they're just like,
No.
but all of these drug addicts, they just wear suits and run the fucking country.
I was just gonna say that.
And then he's just like,
Like it's happening in your version of Washington D.C.
and he's like,
as the
efficiency
United
is about
States.
to go through the roof.
All these politicians have already been doing every one of those drugs for them to be like,
But it's
yeah, it's all legal for us.
it's actually a trial
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. So the idea is if this goes well, the rest of the states are going to look at adopting the laws.
And all I can say is the mining industry is going sweet. The amount of fucking drugs.
It's a trial run
Yeah.
in the political sphere where it's mostly politicians using this shit.
100%.
Yep.
That is a garlic rye chip.
Yeah, right.
see,
Super thick. It's a piece of bread. It's toasted with garlic on
see,
it.
you're eating cardboard.
Pretty sure we have toast in Australia.
Yeah, toast.
So fucking good.
Put a bit of Vegemite on it, bit of butter.
Oh,
Listen to this crunch right here. Right?
I was the fucking king at work the other day because I
we
rocked
didn't
up to.
hear it.
Yeah, hear it?
I was too
No.
busy talking about it, talking over it.
Shut the fuck up, Frank.
Nope, never can. I struggle to do that.
So Frank, how was
Yeah,
yours?
so yeah.
Oh yeah, I could hear it then.
Yeah, it sounded like you're eating cardboard. But I was the
It
king.
really
I was the king at work the other day because I rocked up with fucking sandwiches, spare sandwiches. I didn't hit them all, and it had Vegemite and cheese. And then people were just like,
Look, I got your chips too. Got plastic on it. Ugh, good cardboard.
That's
You
the-
need to take plastic off.
That's the most American. That's the most American shit right there. It's got plastic on it. Oh fuck it, I'll eat it anyway. USADA approved.
He didn't even pull the plastic off of it. He was like, I'm eating the plastic with it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was the king at work the other day handing out fucking Vegemite and cheese sandwiches, and there was one person that was just like, "That's gross," and I'm like, "Have you ever had one?" And they're like, "No," and I'm like, "I've got like fucking good cheese on it. None of this cheap shit." I went all out with it. I brought.
He got the craft singles.
Yeah, I went and brought the fucking tasty ones. I brought the tasty cheese, bitch. Handed it to this person. They were just like, "Okay, I'm questioning my life choices right now." Like I was like, I had salt, pepper, a little bit of Tabasco sauce on it.
Oh, you threw a little bit of America on that, huh?
Oh,
All right.
oof, bit of spice.
Just need a tiny bit of that vinegar-based
we-
fucking hot sauce.
I'm gonna blow his mind over here. We make our own Tabasco sauce over here. Just saying.
Are you buying the Tabasco sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
no,
saying
like
it,
it's
it's
Tabasco brand?
we make the Tabasco brand sauce.
That's fucking retarded.
Why?
There's
I'm
gotta be a
literally just
different
I'm
recipe than what we're using
I'm
right
literally just making it up. I was just saying that to shit stew.
now. Oh, you're a piece of shit, Frank. You're a fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna fuck you up. I fucking knew it too. You goddamn asshole. That's like the next
But-
thing you tell me is like, yeah, we have Coors Light, but we make it here. Motherfucker, this shit's made in the Rockies. You ain't got no Rockies out
Well,
there.
speaking
but we've
of
got Carlton United Brewery, so fuck you.
yeah, but it's so you'll appreciate
That means
this as
nothing to me.
you'll appreciate this as an American. Bud Light didn't just get boycotted in America.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know
can
any.
we
Aussie
talk
who
about
bought
that
any
real
Bud Light.
quick?
that got
Can we talk about how fucking ridiculous that
but
was?
it got boycotted over here for a different reason
Yeah, we just
For
don't
what?
sell it.
because it's just fucking shit.
just can't buy it.
No.
And where you can buy it, no one wants to drink it.
They tried this. They sell Budweiser over here, right? And the beer itself, originally when they brought it over, it was sitting at like what was it, like 3.8% or something like that.
Yeah,
they
had to bump that up.
they had to like bump up the actual alcohol percentage to like 5.5% for people to consider buying it. But then they sell Budweiser over there at 4.5%. And then everyone's sitting there going, well, that shows how shit your beer is. It doesn't even travel. Guinness has barley from Australia shipped over to Ireland. And then we figured out that American beer does not travel.
Yeah, okay. So two things. We're going to talk about the whole Bud Light thing, of how America responded to that bullshit and what was retarded about them letting that chick fucking let that happen. And then Bud Light just letting that just happen.
I
Like
think-
how everybody was like, that's a good idea. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
We don't sell alcohol in grocery stores. You have to go to a liquor store for all your
Yeah,
alcohol.
a bottle of, like I was saying to before. Like,
What?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's
So,
2%.
you
Doesn't
can-
matter if it's 28%.
You could have
You got to go to a liquor store.
so like you can have your grocery store right here where you buy your groceries, but then you have to
The
have
liquor stores are always attached. To the
right
grocery
next to it. It's
They're always
attached to
attached to it though.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what Utah needs to do. See,
Yeah,
out in
yeah.
California, you just walk into a grocery store and you can buy a bottle of fucking bourbon
Mm.
at a grocery store. I
Yeah,
can
no,
go
no.
grocery shopping
We
and be
have
like,
to
you
go
know
next
what? I
door or
need
across
some
the road."
wine or I need a bottle of fucking bourbon. Oh, here down this specific aisle.
Or we do the total opposite and be like, okay, so that
Matter of fact, in most of the United States,
Yeah,
here-
here's your liquor store. You can go buy snacks and drinks in there too.
or like, but also we
Yeah.
have the other version of it being like, okay, so that liquor store, that bottle shop isn't big enough, so let's just go and build an entire warehouse where you could just like, it's like
Dan Murphy's.
yeah, Dan Murphy's, where it's just like walking into a hardware store, but it's just all alcohol from all over the
Yeah,
world.
we have those too.
and
It's like Bevmo
oh.
and shit like that. Yeah.
I,
So
I'm-
okay,
I'm
so
just quickly, I'm one of those people that walks in that store and just go, I'm with my people.
yeah, right. Georgia had those everywhere. Okay, so that's fucking dumb as fuck. You guys are like hardcore on the alcohol. Utah is lax in comparison to you guys,
Yeah.
right? And everybody in the United States is like, "Fuck Utah! I can't even go buy a bottle of bourbon at the grocery store." It's like
It gets worse
Not
here,
that big of
right?
a deal. It's like all over the place.
Why do you think I got
Pretty
a better
sure-
paying job as well? Just saying, because the prices of alcohol have gone up. I'm like, well, I got to go and get a better paying job
Now,
doing it like the
home
cheapest.
distilling,
Yeah,
illegal. Home brewing, no one cares.
they'll let you.
It's just the distilling that
There's
makes
a lot-
it illegal.
there's a lot
because
of- there's-
it could potentially explode.
There's a lot of people making mead because you've got a big.
so home brew is fine.
you
but
got a big
home
That
honey.
mead
brew
will
is-
fuck you up. Mead will fuck you up.
there
Bro, I got
is.
4 bottles just over there.
You got to
I'll
fucking.
bet.
Oh, get on
We're
it.
gonna fucking down all 4.
No, I
of
got to
them
work
bitches.
tonight, boys.
But you've got
tonight. Yeah, I'm a
Oh, no,
pussy.
shit.
you've got a big like honey hive like company that's like just down the road, so everyone's just going there buying like buckets like this size of just like the like
5-liter tubs of honey.
I think it's called it's called literally called golden honey. Like it's supposed to be some of the best shit globally, and they're just because it's like when it comes to making mead, because it just like it just eats it.
Yeah,
They're
but
the
red
native
honey,
Australian bees.
red
Oh,
honey
yeah.
is supposed to like make you trip balls or something like that.
Yeah, they're meant to be like
I'd be up for
Like
it.
it's like a psychedelic almost. Imagine making mead out of that. Like you're like getting all fucked up, and then you go like
Bruh.
start
what
having a
absinthe
trip.
is.
You get me around trying anything new that's gonna trip me the fuck out. I'd be the first person to just go like this, boom, boom, both hands are up just to make sure you fucking see me. I'm that kid in the class, like, oh, me, pick me, teacher, pick me.
He first- He's all over there like this guy. right here. I'll do it.
I want to
I'll
win
be your
shit.
testing subject.
I'll be the test dummy. They're like, we can't pick you because
Now-
you're too big.
now check this out. Check this out. Red honey mead with shrooms in it.
Whoa,
Yeah, the
that'd
shroom-
taste like shit. though.
Shroom oil.
You fucking
Yeah,
kidding
yeah.
me? Mushrooms taste like popcorn.
Yeah, but putting him in a mead, probably not so good.
I can't imagine it would be that bad. It would drown out.
Oh,
The
look.
mushroom itself would like soak up all the flavor. of everything else.
We will do the modern version of the berserker if we drink that. I just
Dude,
want
I
to.
think-
I just feel like it'd be the whitest thing you'll ever see. I just feel like pillaging.
So
Like-
Frank, this is what we gotta do when we start having fuck you money and we have our own property with our houses in the warehouse and everything like that. We gotta make 1 bottle of red honey shroom fucking mead, and just we gotta tell like everybody around us like you guys.
Oh, it's
are on
good-
24-hour shift.
It's gonna
Gotta
be.
week
Do
off.
this shit.
It's
and
gonna come with.
fucking
It's gonna
be
come
done.
with a legal contract though as well. Just being like, so you're taking your own risk. It's an onus isn't
Yeah.
on us.
But we gotta document it. It would be us drinking it.
yeah.
We gotta tell everybody to you're filming it, you're recording it, and you're on 24-hour shift watch because we need to make sure we don't kill ourselves.
But
So
speaking about doing cool shit, though, I do have a question for Mr. Grisinator Joseph. There, did our company
Oh.
change from being a tool company to a fucking like to us making weapons?
Not yet.
But it
We're
kinda
still gonna
sounds
be a
like
tool
it.
company.
It kind of
'Cause the
sounds like
problem-
it.
Yeah, well, the problem is the tool to make it, whereas the tools is cheaper.
All right, so we're just gonna
So
make
we've still got to start in tools.
sweets, but
starting
Yeah.
tools work to other shit. Yeah.
I'm already
So,
designing product for
see, this is like Tyler. This is the funny, like the best thing ever. This is why our company works. Is that I have a silver tongue. I know I have a silver tongue. I can talk to anybody and everybody about everything. Like the drive back from the last time that when I went to watch Jimmy Carr, I stopped at like the biggest like silos and all that sort and engineering companies and all that sort of stuff just to see what they had in their workshop. Accidentally was making sales. Like the whole entire way. I'm not talking to like small places. I'm talking like where like not far from where I live there is like actual grain yards for like some of the stations that are larger than Texas. You know what I mean? Like they're fucking huge, these farms. And like stations are like what you guys call like ranches, right? So it's, and then,
I kind of picked that up. Yeah.
and then I was talking to Joseph about it. He's like, I was like, I didn't mean to. I had lunch with some people. Conversations were had. And then the company that just bought out our mine, they are interested in signing us on because we're going to be an all Australian product. We're going to be cheaper for them. And they asked me straight away, how much? And I was just like, we
better
haven't
get
even-
on it, Joseph.
And we're
I'm
like-
about to throw 30,000 American at you, which is like 60,000 your
I'm going
dollars.
to start designing these products. Eh?
and then but we
I'm
had
about to become a silent fucking investor.
We-
over here.
we
Just-
had-
just
we
to
had-
be throwing money at you. Just give me a percentage more.
I
I'm gonna
spoke
keep
to
throwing it at you, bro.
I didn't realize at the time, but I was talking to the CFO of Mac, which is a very large mining company, right? And the guy next to him was the CFO of Glencore, which is another massive mining company. And they both stopped talking to each other because I was initially talking to this other guy because I needed information from him about something else. And then the guy from Mac was just like, "You're tiny, aren't you?" Or if that's your nickname, I'm like, "Yeah." I know the guy that you were talking to on the farm down the road. Oh, you're into making tools and shit. I was like, "Wow, well, I'm into making them. I'll try and avoid being one." But and then the Glencore guy turns around and goes, "You make them?" I'm like, "No, we're not in production yet. We haven't even got anything. It's all like it's beyond the point
And
of a
you haven't
concept."
asked these guys to like invest in your company so
But
you guys
I'd
can start getting
wait,
into production.
Wait for it. They're just like, once you guys get some stuff together to physically show us, you will be our main supplier.
I've been genuinely
And I'm
looking
just-
into
I
buying a
was-
3D
on the
printer
inside, I'm just like, fucking
just
yes.
to prototype this shit.
And then I told Joseph, and he was just like, "Okay, so you're our sales guy," because he's like,
Imagine if you had both of us as your sales guy, dude. Like the whole country's gonna
Bro,
be taken
I'm
over
down
by
to go
storm.
international.
I remember Joseph.
No, I mean, like, I'm not even talking about just here here and the U.S. I'm talking about I'll fly out there, I'll travel around and
But
talk to people.
I
too. I don't have
remember-
a problem with it.
I remember
But like,
Joseph.
here's my question though, Joseph. You just said that you were talking about prototypes,
Yeah.
right? So if you have prototypes, you have something to show these people that you can make
No,
the fucking tool.
He doesn't.
Look, I'm talking about making prototypes.
Yeah,
I
he
haven't
doesn't-
got any yet.
Well, that's what I
I've just
mean.
gotta-
That's what I mean. Make
That's
the
what I'm saying.
prototype, show the tool.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Yeah.
see. The problem is the prototype. I'm gonna 3D print it because to make them out of fucking metal is so expensive because it's like $4,000 to get the fucking dies set up, right?
That's what I'm getting at. You just show them something like, we've got this idea. This is the tool. We just need now at that point, you just need angel investors, people that are willing to invest
Yeah,
in your
ghost.
company and give you the money to pay the
That's it, that's it.
$4,000
Ghost
for the
investors.
die. Anyway,
But like, yeah. But I
we
just,
got a little off topic.
just keep it on track with that. I still laugh at the day when Joseph turned around to me on the phone. He's like, "How?" I was like, "What do you mean how?" He's like, "How the fuck do you do that?"
Because
He's
you're
just
fucking
like,
Frank.
and I was
dude.
like, dude, I can talk to anybody. I can sell fucking a pile of poo to a fucking sewer worker.
well, then
and
I
make
think
it-
that's how you and I became friends. Is you sold yourself to me, which was a pile of poo to a
Yeah.
sewage worker.
I
No, I'm
could,
just kidding.
I could grab,
love you.
I could grab diamonds out of a pile of shit and convince you that it's still shit.
Can we dial back a little bit and talk about how everybody overreacted to Bud Light's bullshit?
Yeah, sure. What are you talking about? Like Kid Rock shooting them with a shotgun?
That whole
But-
sector
Like,
there.
what's funny though with like people like Kid Rock and like all these other people that had the Budweiser cases, right? 3 or 4 of them, and they were shooting him. They still had to fucking pay for them.
Exactly.
Like you
And that's my point. But
fucking idiots.
here's what I'm getting at here though, is like also this whatever the fuck she was to Bud Light, right?
Dylan
Was just like,
Mulvaney.
you know what we need to do? We need to endorse a trans person.
Mm,
And everybody at Bud Light was like, go for it.
yeah. But then
nobody at Bud Light was like, it's probably not a good idea. Considering we're already a successful brand, there's no reason for us to endorse anybody of any sexual orientation or political party. There's no reason for that. We're already in gay bars. We're already in straight bars. We're already every fucking where. Why would we
with
do
Bud
that?
Light, your main target is people who watch football on Sunday.
It doesn't
Frat.
matter who the main target
No,
is.
no, I'm
it
talking.
doesn't fucking matter.
It does though if you're a company because your fucking main target is frat people, fucking people who
No.
watch football, and you know I'm just saying like when it comes to advertising because that's what this is advertising that's gone bad. So it's like
your main target
you're-
is people that fucking drink beer.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
Period.
It's like people
And-
want to go out camping. What are they going to do? Drink a Bud? But you know, like it's.
But look at it like I look at it like this.
Oh,
Your main target is literally everybody. That's your fucking main target, right? Especially as an alcohol company. If you're already selling Bud Light to gay bars, if you're already selling Bud Light to country bars and other nightclubs and everything like that, you've already got Bud Light every fucking where. Why are you even going down the social route or the political route? You should not even be touching that spectrum. You're already there. You're not some new company trying to get right. Like Coors Light every year around Pride
Causes shit.
puts gay flags on shit, right? The rainbow flag, like the mountains will be a rainbow or something like that, right? Coors Light
Gay.
has been doing that fucking years, but they don't make a fucking spectacle.
But then you've got like Australian beer over here, and Joseph, you could back me up on this. Whenever they try and do like, we're gonna do something to the bottle, put the fucking owner's signature in the glass. It's like, nah,
whatever.
we
In
ain't.
Boston, yeah.
We ain't fucking doing some gay
That's-
fucking pride flag shit. We're gonna fucking double
That's
down.
some other shit though. That's completely different.
No,
My
but they
point
don't.
is,
I'm just saying that they don't do it because they know their demographic. They know their demographic, which is people
Look,
who like to drink beer.
look, my point is Bud Light was already fucking everywhere. You didn't have to pander to fucking anybody. And then they got some fucking chick in there that
Okay.
decided we needed to fucking pander to people. And nobody in that company, like if I was sitting there at that board table, I would have been like, we're already in gay bars. What the fuck you?
Nah, if I was-
what are you getting at here?
If I was at
we
that
gotta
board
endorse
table,
some fucking trans celebrity for what?
not
We're
even a-
already selling Bud Light to trans
But they're
people
not
and gay
they're-
people and straight people and everything
they're
like
not
that.
even a
There's no
celebrity.
demographic for fucking alcohol.
They're not
There's
even.
no demographic. It's everybody.
They're not even a celebrity though. As well, they're just some fucking thing.
Some TikTok,
But-
some TikTok person.
Joseph,
The point here is that I'm getting at the demographic. Fucking literally everybody. Everybody drinks alcohol. It doesn't matter what their orientation is or political party is. You got Democrats drinking Bud Light and you got Republicans drinking Bud Light. Gay, straight, black, white, fucking whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
you
They're
mentioned
all drinking Bud Light. They're all drinking Coors Light. They're all drinking fucking Jameson,
you mentioned,
fucking Jack,
you
what the
mentioned
fuck
that-
ever.
you mentioned races outside your own.
Whatever, dude.
Hey,
Fucking,
Joseph.
they're all fucking, let me finish. They're
No,
all drinking. Let me finish. They're
Nope.
all drinking the fucking alcohol anyway. So why are you trying to pander to a certain group?
All I can say is
That's where they fucking went dumbass.
oh, they went wrong. But Joseph, could you imagine Carlton Brewery trying to do the same thing? That's to just like prove my point to what I was saying.
Yeah, it wouldn't go well for them.
You were here. I was gonna say, were you even fucking listening to our gibberish right
I'm
then?
listening.
Yeah.
I wish I could share my screen on this. Can I?
He's
Yeah, you
also
can.
doing homework.
Yeah,
with
you can
imaginary
share your
numbers.
screen.
How do I do that?
It's present now.
Yeah, you got to go to
Yeah.
present. But that's my point. That's what I was getting at. Is their demographic is literally every human fucking being on the face of the fucking planet, and they wanted to pander.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, so he is doing homework.
No, this isn't homework. This is if I do. It's not there yet, but if I do this, it's the wrong.
Oh, this
This-
is for us.
Yeah. If I just
Hmm.
click there and then I cut, that's the start of the spec.
So that kind of looks like one of these bad boys.
That's it. I've done it wrong though because what I meant to do was this. Click
So say-
that one,
And wouldn't both ends need
And
to be
that one.
rounded?
and then you do that. Fucking cut. What's going on?
I
So
like
here's
it.
my question:
I like
Are
it.
you
Sorry.
remaking tools that already exist?
It's a spanner, bro.
We're making tools. So the issue is right is that you had
The difference
Australia.
between a spanner and a
No,
fucking wrench.
No, oh,
There
it's
isn't.
this. Like that's all. That's all he's making. But our
Right.
thing is right. This is where our shtick is that you have Australian companies like Sigchrome and all that sort of stuff. Originally, were like the king shit, right? They are the best of the best. And then they got too big for their own capabilities and started manufacturing in China. And then and then everyone else followed suit. And we're just like, hang the fuck on. Australia has best fucking metals that you can get out of the ground. The mine that I'm at,
just trying, but your
like,
idea is
we're just
keep
like
it strictly Australian.
yeah, we just want to keep it like home. But then wherever our company goes to, like let's say they start up in the US or Canada or fucking Brazil, who cares? Is to keep it within their nation. And then you would just rock up with a template and go, okay, so this is the amount of percentages that you need in the forge to like make this particular tool and things like that. And actually
that's it. You have your recipe.
Yeah, like you follow your recipe to everywhere else. So then the percentages, so then you don't lose the strength or the integrity of the product. Like Joseph and I had like a fucking 5-6 hour conversation on how mad we were at the tool making industry. Yeah, you made us feel incompetent about our fucking intellect.
I might present again later once I have a finished product.
It's not even that. We got the idea of what you're doing over there, and we don't need it to take up the entire screen.
Yeah, I'll take up real estate there. So.
Yeah, this you need to see more of this.
It's about the money makers over here, Joe. It's about the money makers. All right.
All right. The other thing I was going to say to you, Joseph, is there's that one video, right? And Tyler, you weren't even around at this point. This is early on in my YouTube stuff. The Murray River incident. So the Murray River, right? To explain to you, Tyler, is a river that splits my state and his. Right? There's a video. It's fucked.
Is it big?
Oh, it's huge. Yeah.
How wide is it?
It's not huge as in like width. It's huge as in length. Like it's fucking it goes across the country. Like it's huge. But there's a YouTube video on my channel. It was your birthday, wasn't it? Eh?
Close to. And then there's this joke. It's like it was during COVID. That's right. Like the start of it. Because we're in and out of lockdown and all that sort of stuff. My state wasn't in lockdown, his was, and all that. And I'm just like, what do you want me to do? Say happy birthday across the fucking Murray? We had this like fake argument. Like I'll send you the link to the video because I was like, I'm not explaining it the best. But fucking one of the boys brought it up at work the other day and they were just like, that is the fucking dumbest, funniest shit that they'd seen, because they just like scoured my channel. And they were like, they understood the actual, because the Murray is quite wide at certain points. And they were just like, the points that I just pictured you standing at the Murray in like the swamps and shit, just screaming out to Joseph, happy birthday. And he's just like, and Joseph would be on the other end being like, get fucked, cunt. Sorry,
Joseph, how old are you, man?
21.
Baby. Actual
baby.
It explains the baby face. But I watch any time that I ever need to pick me up to make me giggle, I watch that video still to this day. Oh,
it's
no.
a good video. I like that one.
It is a good one. And then I watched the women bit. That you can't say to me that Johnny Sins, because obviously his acting is quite limited to porn. You can't say to me that if that was a chick, if you were a woman, that he would just be like, yo, I would miss Mission Impossible John Wick the shit out of that. And I would literally turn around and say, your agent name is Johnny Sins, because that sounds like an agent's name.
I don't know. Johnny Sims. I don't know, man. I'd probably...
Johnny what? Johnny what?
John Sims is a British actor.
I was going to say it's Johnny Sims.
I said Sims.
Yeah,
Sims. That's an
Sims.
actor.
That's an actor.
That's a real actor.
Johnny Sins is the porn star.
Sins. Like
the porn star.
No, the sin. Okay, I got you.
You just like, I'm not much of a. I half told a lie. I watch porn. Anyone who knows porn knows who Johnny Sins is. The bald guy that's been an astronaut, a doctor, a teacher.
I know who you're talking about. I thought it was Sims.
Like, yeah, if let's go and produce
he's on Brazzers.
Let's go and produce a porn movie and have him in it. I'm down. I don't give a fuck.
How about I just go clean shaven and shave my head? I think I could pass.
No, you're the FedEx guy in this.
Oh,
You've got the uniform.
there's a pizza joint out here in Salt Lake City called Pie Hole. You
Pie
can go
Hole.
in there.
Pie
You can go
hole.
in there and ask for any pizza. Just be like, I want that one, and
I
it's
do.
gonna be bomb. Like,
And
you know what I
it's
mean?
very well known that Australia's KFC is better than US KFC.
Even though KFC's an American company, but you know,
Yeah, but
whatever.
also you have people that who are on TikTok and being like, I just moved to Australia. I'm gonna go and try KFC, and they eat it and they're just like, this shit is legitimately the fucking best.
I'm gonna put it at that it's more probably natural. That's what I'm gonna put it at.
That's
It's-
exactly
yeah.
what it is.
Like
is
it's not
real
this
shit.
fucking weird shit that KFC's calling chicken in America. I don't know why. I don't know why in America, like fast food gets all these fucking knockoff cutoffs that they're able to be like, that's beef, kind of, but
'Cause
it's
it's
more
cheap.
soy with some
Yeah.
sugar.
Money.
That came
You
from
know.
a cow some stage.
But what there was a really funny TikTok about. I found it funny.
At some stage, it was the
where-
belly and the udders there and hooves.
So,
there was
someone
nothing
moved
else
in the
there.
vague direction of this.
But
Yeah.
have you seen that TikTok where there's that American chick and she's a farmer, and like I'll give her credit that she only knows her farm, right? And then she's like, "Oh, America is the biggest export in the world for cattle." That's on us, brother. Like, but anyway, this chick, she was adamant for ages. She's like, "Our shit's better, our farming's better," and all this. And then she turns around to the Australian guy, doesn't know that his like background is Australian agriculture. Right, and he is very well versed in it. And he's sitting there just like Joseph is right now, smile on his face, listening to the conversation. And then she's
we
like,
might have to
and then-
we might have to have Joseph on
worked on
just to
cattle
look
farms.
shit up.
yeah, but I just did says,
Look it up, Joseph.
where she's just like, where she's just like, oh, what does Australia have? And he turns around and says basically what we were just saying, like how, oh yeah, you want to bring up sheep? Oh, where's your wool from? Oh,
Merino wool,
Yeah.
Australia's number one.
and then it's like,
Actually,
and then he
I'm
turns around, he's like, oh,
curious.
it's probably from New Zealand too, bitch. Like that's what he says. And then he's like, oh, that steak you're eating, Wagyu. Oh, you're welcome.
I'm curious. I'm curious. Number one export of almonds,
Oh, that's a good question.
That'd be interesting.
California.
Probably
Yeah, that'd make sense. You almond drinking milk motherfuckers.
I'm from
India.
almond country.
Yeah.
India. You need Mediterranean weather for almonds.
hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'm getting conflicting information.
You're our Jamie right now and you're failing.
I know, right? But I like it though. I would love to have Joseph as our Jamie.
Bro, this is what I thrive on, Google.
Okay, what do you got?
All right, so we got top 5 of the United States, Spain, Australia, Turkey, and then the Netherlands.
Even we're up
Weird.
there. Okay.
The
And
Netherlands?
collectively, yeah, so we're third. We export 8% of the world's almonds.
Okay.
And then Spain at second is 9% of the world's almonds. And
You
then
said-
the US at number 1 is 68% of the world's almonds.
I
And
just
what state does it come from?
All right, hang on.
It
Let
comes
me.
from
That's a separate
California.
Google search.
It comes from California. I can tell you that. California, the Central
Yeah,
Valley,
that makes sense
California,
because
is the only part
being-
of the United States that has Mediterranean
California's the
weather.
only one that produces.
I was gonna say
commercially.
being
You're
being
fucking welcome, cunt.
I don't eat
Hey,
almonds.
alright.
number
Almonds are
3 in
gross.
the world.
I like almonds. You're number
almonds are
3 in the
gross.
world. Number 1 in the world is the United States only because of California.
Winner, winner, chicken
Okay,
dinner.
Mr.
Third.
Number 4 beef
So
exporter.
basically, California
Ooh,
itself
You do well.
supplies 68% of the world's
You
almonds.
do.
I'm gonna cry while I eat my
One-
HS.
You do
steak.
well in the vegan
steak.
world. You do well in
I'm
the
actually
vegan world,
curious
bitch.
Pork.
I'm
Australia's got to be
legit-
up there.
We'd be up
I'm
there.
legitimately,
No, we'd be up there.
legitimately curious because
We'd be
the
up there.
mid America in which Joseph thought I was from is one of the biggest of pork
Spain,
in the
number
United
1.
States, at least.
Yeah.
Spain number 1, US number 2.
There you go. Ha! You're beaten by the Spanish. Sit and
Yeah, the
spin.
Spanish beat everybody, slavery to fucking other things.
Actually, the British abolished it first, but anyway.
No, I'm not talking about.
Oh,
abolishing
then
it.
Iowa-
No,
Iowa-
you're
Iowa
talking
number
about the
1.
longest to have it. That was the
Yeah.
joke. That was the joke.
Yeah.
So the US is the number 2 pork exporter, and the number 1 state in the US is Iowa.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of figured that much. Here's another one.
Sugar. So I think Brazil is number 1 for sugar.
For sugar?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let
I
me throw a guess on this one. For sugar cane or sugar itself?
As a collective.
Sugar.
Hold on, Joe.
As
Hold on, Joe.
as a
Just
collective.
sugar. Just sugar.
As
Yeah.
a collective. I'm gonna
Cane,
go
beet,
for
doesn't matter.
just sugar.
Brazil,
I'm
me.
gonna go with Colombia.
Okay.
Good guess. Good guess.
So coming in at we'll go from the top 5. Number 5 with 1.6% of the world's. Oh wait, no, this isn't by percentage. All right, we'll go number 5. Exports 1.6 million tons of sugar. Guatemala.
Right.
Number 4 with 3.2 million tons of sugar is Australia.
Yeah, so we're up there.
Nice.
Number 3 with 6.5 million tons of sugar is India.
Yeah, go figure.
Number 2 with 11 million tons of sugar is Thailand.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I can see it.
And number 1 with 28.2 million tons of sugar, almost more than double, Brazil.
Oh, good job,
bitch.
Frank. Good job.
And Brazil is, I
That's
think they're sugarcane.
yeah, it would be.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because the only reason I know that is because growing up in Queensland in sugarcane country, we're always told we're number 2 to Brazil in sugarcane.
Of course. Okay, so
Bundy
coffee.
rum country. Sorry.
Let's go coffee.
Bundy rum.
Let's go coffee.
Coffee.
In
Ooh.
today's standards, that's a good one because it's always fluctuating. I'm gonna go Ethiopia.
I'm gonna go
No,
Indonesia.
Ethiopia is probably like number 20.
I'm gonna
Let
go
me change my
Indonesia.
answer.
Going
Peru.
back coffee bean production.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
I'm gonna
making
go
coffee. Peru.
Oh, so that changes it up because I'll stick with Indonesia.
Interesting.
That's an interesting one though. Like I lived in Colombia for 9 months, and I should know this because I went to many coffee farms, and they never were number one.
What is everyone's guess again, just so I can refresh my mind?
I'm
Peru
Indonesia.
for me.
Indonesia.
Peru and Indonesia.
So
All right. Neither of those countries are in the top.
God damn.
would it
we
be
suck.
is can we have a second guess?
Okay, can we have a second guess?
I'll give you both a second guess.
And
just 'cause you're out of the top 10.
but also in saying that is it, like am I close geographically?
What was yours again? Indonesia.
Indonesia.
There's a couple of countries on this list that aren't. too far.
Yeah, because I know
Okay,
I know that's
what
region.
about Peru? Was that
Peru's
I
got
lost-
a. Hang on, where's Peru on the map? There's a couple of countries.
It's like
in Peru,
South.
Yeah,
It's South America. I think it's
Yeah,
along
there's
the
a couple
west
of
coast
countries.
South America.
yeah. It's on the
Okay,
west coast.
okay.
There's a
I'm gonna
couple of
change.
countries.
I'm gonna change mine to Ethiopia.
Ethiopia and Frank.
Cambodia.
Cambodia. Right. So
Hmm,
Frank's not in the top
interesting.
10 again.
Damn.
Okay.
Thailand.
Ethiopia's number 9.
Yeah, I'll take it. Okay,
But
let's
Frank,
try to get.
you were
Frank,
so close.
Yeah, I knew
You were
that.
so
Frank,
I
close.
know.
let's try to get top 5
no,
here.
so I was thinking. I'm thinking Southeast Asia. So I just like Thailand. No, it's not. Not Thailand.
Let's go. I'm going top 5. My next is Guatemala.
Guatemala and lock one in.
Malaysia. No.
Malaysia. Oh, come on,
no,
lock one in.
Why?
I-
He's, no, that's his
see,
guess.
see, no.
That's
I know,
his
no,
guess.
no.
That's
I
his
know
guess.
it's. I know
That's
it's.
third. You don't
nope,
get 4.
Nope. I know it's Southeast Asia. Am I right in saying number one's a Southeast Asian country?
No.
No. Okay. Top 3.
No, but there is a Southeast
3?
Asian country.
Okay. Fucking.
We're going for top 5 right now.
I'll stick with Malaysia. Fuck it. I don't know.
I said Guatemala.
All right. So Guatemala, number 10.
Oh, fuck.
I wouldn't
I
even
went
be
down.
in there.
Malaysia's not on
Yeah,
there.
so
Not-
I wouldn't.
not
I
in
wouldn't
the
be
top
in
10.
there. What's number 1?
Yeah, it's gotta
Number
be
1's
Colombia.
Brazil.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, that's not allowed.
Colombia's number 2 is
Sugar,
Switzerland.
steak, and coffee. That's
Yeah, yeah.
literally a whole meal. That's a
Yeah,
meal
yeah.
and
Number
dessert.
2's
They're like
Switzerland.
fucking. They're
Number
like we're gonna get
2's
it all.
How? No. When because worked on coffee bean farms.
Number 3
Worked
is
on
Colombia.
them,
Number
No,
3 is
no,
No,
Colombia.
but
Number
how
one.
how does Switzerland have the temperature to produce good coffee beans?
No, that makes
Is there
sense.
a-
Unless-
That's like
is there
a
a chat
central
here I can
area
find?
here.
No, but it's too cold unless they're sowing. Yeah, it's interesting.
This is the website I used. I just jumped it into
Yeah,
the
no,
chat.
that's all right. Like we believe it. You're the facts checking
No,
guy.
you're fine. Yeah, you're our
Yeah.
genius.
Switzerland
But-
number 2, Colombia number 3. The Southeast
number
Asian
1?
country. Number 1's Brazil.
Yeah,
Oh,
number
yeah,
one's
yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah.
But
The,
then
the
I'm just.
Southeast Asian country was Vietnam.
Oh, I was this
You
close.
were. That's
I
why
was
when you
this.
said
I
Cambodia,
was.
I'm
I
like,
was.
yeah.
right
I was
there, dude.
this. I'm
You're
just.
right there.
I'm sitting there going like, I know it. I know it. But
Okay, let's do another one.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Pretty sure.
I'm
I
going
think
to
I know who
India.
it is too.
I'm
I'm going to
going
India.
to make top 10. I'm going us.
Now, do we want export or producer?
Producer.
Yeah,
Producer.
producer.
Because
Producer.
I know this country, or the one I'm thinking of, doesn't export a lot.
Producer though. And we're making top 10, right?
Right, we're
Okay.
going to start with top 10 and we're going to work to top
I'm going. I'm going
I
Australia.
don't get okay, hang on.
This is a fun game.
I'm going Australia.
I'm going India.
There's my list.
No, wait. Egyptian.
Oh, that's a good guess. That's actually a really good guess.
All right, so we got Australia and Egypt. Was it?
To make top
Yeah.
10.
Right, Australia is number 5.
Yes,
Oh,
cut.
nice. You're already
Egypt's
top
not in
five.
the 10.
What? Then why do they keep saying Egyptian cotton?
They import
Egypt-
the cotton, I think.
and
then
also-
spin it there.
And also Egyptian cotton. No, I'm just because my parents had llamas and all that sort of stuff. That's what they use for Egyptian cotton.
What?
And
I would
and-
assume that they'd be.
But it's
using
like,
it
no,
because
no,
they're
it's not.
probably-
It's not llamas, but it's not sheep. It's camels or
Whatever.
fucking whatever
Alright,
it is.
so
That animal.
it's not actual cotton. Got it.
It's a
Okay.
different version of because
It's not actual cotton because cotton's
mean,
a plant.
I
If you're
don't-
telling me you're
I
using
don't-
animal fur to
I
be your
don't-
cotton. It's not cotton.
I don't think that an
Egyptian
American.
cotton is just cotton, bro.
I don't think that an American should say the word cotton too much because it could be misleading. Look,
Shut the fuck up, Frank. So
hey, your
my
president,
grandfather came up from picking cotton.
but
okay?
also your president just said, hey, you want to make $350 an hour picking cotton, and all of a sudden the African Americans are just being like, yes,
Bitch, I would
efficiency.
be out there.
Ooh,
picking
blind
cotton,
with
all right?
fire.
That's not even race. Biden's a racist bitch.
And that's
Well,
that's
so-
actually true. He's offering it.
All right,
Speaking of
all right.
cotton,
What is the number one?
China. That's the whole
Where-
reason. Like the Mekong River's drying
why
up
you
because
asked.
But
China's damming it. to
Where
grow cotton.
does, out of curiosity, New Zealand sit in that?
They're not in the.
Really?
They're probably not in the top.
Really? No. Like their sheep population, it's like one person to fucking like
Cotton.
25.
Cotton.
wool.
Cotton.
Cotton.
I'm thinking sheep. Sorry. Yeah, drunk. So
not wool, cotton. It's
Yeah.
a plant.
yeah,
versus
it's a
an
plant.
animal.
Yeah, it's a plant. I'm with it.
So the
All
top
right.
10: number 1 China, number 2 India, number 3 the US, number 4
I should have
Brazil,
stuck with fucking India. God damn.
Well,
it.
you should have stuck
number
with the
4
U. You
Brazil,
should
number
have said the
5
US.
Australia, number 6 Turkey, number 7 Pakistan, number 8 Uzbekistan, number 9 Greece, and number 10 Turkmenistan.
So all
Okay.
of the countries that, like, a lot of the countries that are in that top 10 still have slavery. Just saying.
That's true.
Just
He's
saying.
not wrong.
Just saying.
All right. Here's another one, Frank. What crop or a animal?
I have curveball here. Metals. Biggest producer of iron. And I'm gonna say this beautiful country.
Producer?
No, the biggest export of iron.
Iron ore or iron?
Yeah, iron ore.
Largest iron ore export. We'll go with.
I'm gonna stick true to my country, Australia.
China.
They buy a lot off of us.
All
They
right,
also
how is
probably
this going to
produce a
do?
lot.
This one's listed by percentage.
Okay.
Okay,
All
go by
right,
percentage.
so
That's
what
fine.
are our two guesses again?
We're aiming for top 10. I said Australia. He said China.
All right, so you're both in the 10. China is number 6, with 2% of the world's iron ore export. Australia, number 1, with 55.9%
Yeah,
of
bitch.
the
Yeah,
world's
bitch.
iron
Okay,
ore.
time out. That's not fair. He's
Yeah, bitch.
choosing shit that he knows Australia.
Yeah,
is
that's
number one.
why.
Yeah, that's why I
And
said
he's
that.
autistic, so
I'm
he
gonna
knows
give
the
you all-
numbers.
I'm going to give you all another guess to find out another 2 in the top.
Give us a no.
No,
Tell
it's-
the random, completely random. You fucking Google it. We have to crop metal or animal.
Okay, so I'll give you a top 10 list, and you got to
Let's-
tell me what the.
Let's do salt.
What it is.
Let's do salt.
Ooh. No,
This
no,
is
no.
good.
I'm
No,
going to.
fuck you, Frank. You've only been choosing things that Australia. Is
I
number
wouldn't
one.
know salt. I
No.
was just thinking of a mineral.
I'm just saying. What you've been choosing is everything
Oh.
America's
Oh.
number one in.
Or
I've been
do it
just
once.
choosing
Do it
shit.
once. Do it
Oh.
once. Name me a country number one.
Cunt.
Name
We'll
name
watch it back.
name me a country that's number one in ignorance. America. No.
The UK.
Yes, yeah, they're pretty fucking ignorant too.
So I'm
Right.
going to tell you guys this is an organic product. I want you to guess what product it is.
Organic product. Okay. Can't be a metal because you have to do
Well,
shit to it.
we need the product though.
Hang on, I got to.
He's looking it up. He's looking up. But what we have is it's organic, so it's not a metal.
So I'm going to tell you it's an organic product.
Can we ask for state of origin?
Yeah, can we ask 5? I feel like each of us should.
Well,
narrow
I'm
it.
going to tell you what the top 10 is.
You're going to tell us the top 10.
But you're not
but
even.
We should get no. Actually, Frank, we should get 2 questions
And are we guessing
To-
what mineral
to
or
narrow
ore
it
it
down.
is?
It's not a metal. We already know that.
No,
'cause
no,
you
I'm
said
just
it's
saying,
organic.
like, are we guessing
Alright.
what it is?
It
So
would have
I-
been metal, meat, or
Okay.
plant.
I'm probably going to fail at this miserably, but I'll give
So
it a
we
go.
it's an
we both-
organic, right? So it's
an organic.
something that it's not plastic, it's not metal.
Right.
All right, first question.
We both get two questions.
I get a question.
So
All right.
first of all, I'm going to give you the top 5.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
So number 1 is Germany with 12.5% total. Number 2 is China with 11.9% total. Number
shit.
3 is the United States with with 8% total. Number 4 is Sweden with 5% total, and number 5 is Italy with 4%.
So,
Australia is not in the top.
region of origin of product,
What do you mean region?
like where it first was discovered, developed.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Egypt, but let me just Google that.
Interesting question, Frank.
China, it says China.
Right. Explosive, non-explosive.
It's
not
a
explosive.
plant. It's an organic.
Yeah, how do you think black
Not-
powder
not
came?
explosive.
How do you think black powder came around? Just saying.
All right.
Chinese.
It's
that,
not organic.
that would make it not an organic.
That's
thing.
my
You have
two
to do
questions. That's my
something
two
to it.
questions. Don't judge me. That's my two questions.
You have to do something.
Shush.
to
No,
it
you
to
still
make
have to
it
do
non-
something, but organic means it's not a mineral, and gunpowder.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff's
I'm with
mineral.
you. I'm with you.
Okay.
He's got
So
his
that
two
was
questions.
Frank's 2 dumbass questions.
Dude, I numbed it down to a country. What the fuck are you on about?
Is it consumable?
No.
That changes.
Wait, what do you mean by consumable? Do you mean
Edible.
it's
Like-
Edible.
Like you can
Ingestible.
consume it as a human being and not.
Ingestible.
okay? Because when we talk about consumables, we talk you use and then throw away.
Right.
He
get
means
that.
So
edible.
It's consumable in that way, but it's not edible. It's not something you buy and have forever. Okay.
I can't ask any more questions, but I have so many. My autism is just going.
If you guys, I'll let you have a guess, and then we can ask some more questions if you
Well,
want.
I got one.
You've
more,
got one
and
more
I'm
question.
really thinking about it here. And you said it was Italy, China.
So number 1, Germany. Number 2, China. Number 3, the US. Number 4,
That's-
Sweden. Number
That's
5,
the bit
Italy.
that's thrown me off. Is that the country of origin and the number one country.
But the country of origin is Egypt. It's
No, the country of
consumable,
origin
but
is
not-
China.
The country of
the country
origin
of
is
origin
China,
is China.
but then the number
That's where
one,
it came from.
number
It's
one
consumable,
producer,
but not edible.
and the number one
When I mean
producer is
consumable, I
Germany.
mean you can use it and then
Use
throw
it and
away.
throw it
Like,
away.
you don't use it over and over and over and over again forever.
Huh. You want to like realize the amount of fighting it's taking for me to not ask more questions.
We're gonna get a second round here. Though.
Yeah.
Organic.
Because I thought it was not even.
Organic's going to throw you a bit, I think. but
Is
it's-
it alcohol?
No.
I'm going to throw it out there. Flour.
No.
Close?
No.
It's something that you can use and throw away, and you can't eat it.
That's-
Flour you can eat.
Look, it's not toxic. You can eat it, but it's not a food.
Plastic.
I just said
No,
not plastic.
that's-
Dickhead.
Oh,
Not
sorry.
organic.
Sorry.
Dickhead.
Sorry.
Oh, this is
Uh,
so much harder than I
All
thought
right,
it was
I'm
going
going
to
to
be.
give you both 2 more questions.
No,
Well, I still need to ask my second question.
All right, well, ask your second question then.
Ask your second
Okay.
question. If he doesn't get it, give us a hint, a direction at least.
All right. Is it a house,
Household.
like something that you would have in your home
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
can
Is
use
it-
at use
But
yeah.
be more.
It's
be,
100%.
willingly?
Everyone's
Like
got it. Everyone's used it their whole lives. You've probably still got it right now.
is it? If I was to like looking
It's
at my
not the same one, by the way. You don't buy one at birth. But
looking
you've used it since birth.
uh,
Not birth, but like you've used it since you're a kid.
looking at my fucking table right now, and I have my keyboard, mouse, screen, beer bottles, plastic
Yeah, I've got
containers.
cigarettes.
Is it in
vapes,
front of me?
Candy.
Might not be directly in front of you. It is in
Right.
front of me at the moment.
That doesn't help us. No, but we need a directional hint, like
Well,
no.
Something
my
that puts us
directional
on the
hint
right
was
path.
going to be that you guys
Okay,
have it. Like
okay.
you've got it.
Okay.
Oh,
You
okay,
own it.
okay.
Everyone's had it. Everyone's used it their whole lives.
Okay. What is the most
Oh,
German
okay.
thing that
Time
I
out.
own?
Time out, though. time out. There's an age gap.
I
here.
have a
So
question. I have a
what
question.
you've used
No,
your
no, no,
whole
no, no.
life is not what we've used.
I have
our
a
whole
My
life.
question.
great grandfather used it his
So
whole life.
I have a
My
question.
great grandchildren will use it. their
I
whole
do
life.
have a question. If I scratch underneath my nose and say hello to everyone, does it answer back? Because it's German.
No,
Righto. That was my last. That was my last resort.
Does it?
I'm going to give you
Does
the
it
next
come? Does it come from an animal?
No, it's
Mm.
plant based. So I'm going to name the next 5 countries.
Okay.
We got number 6 Finland,
Is
number
that
7 Canada,
Furniture.
number
Furniture.
8 France,
It's furniture. Isn't
number
it?
9 Netherlands, number 10 Poland.
Is it a type of furniture? All right.
P.
P. No, it's an export. Like it's not.
Yeah. Wood.
It's not wood.
That was decent.
You're on the right
I was,
track. You're on the right
I
track.
know that saying that I'm there. I am there. Cardboard.
No, not cardboard, but you're there.
Frank's
You're
just
there.
looking around his apartment right now.
I'm just no, because I know that I'm there. I know that I'm there, and I know that I'm looking at it, and my autism is going. You should know this. Oh, not glass.
No, it's not glass.
Yeah.
That's a good guess.
But it's all.
That's
It's
not
all.
an organic
No, but
product.
I'm just.
It's not, but it's
but
close.
it's all in that realm.
Tyler's still got 2 questions.
He does.
And I'm thinking, and Frank just keeps rattling off, and it's throwing me off.
I have questions too because we're on the next round.
Oh, go on. Yeah,
Which
you're right. You're right.
so picturing a house, right? You're in a
Yep.
house.
Yep.
Which room would you find it in?
Almost all of them.
What is it used for?
I don't know if I can answer that
Yes, you
question
can.
without giving it away.
Yeah, you can.
What is it used for? All sorts of things.
That's not
Wow.
an answer.
No, I really don't feel
What
like
is-
I can answer that.
What
without-
is
without
what is
giving it
its
away.
what is its designed purpose of use?
communication?
Mobile headset.
No. So
communication.
see,
Organic
now you're
product.
throwing me off.
Yeah.
You're saying it's an organic product, but
and
it's
used for
communication.
communication.
Which everything used for communication today
Fiber optic
is,
cable.
yeah, everything used for communication today is produced somehow.
everything.
No, I have a
organically.
question that I could say.
Oh my god! I think I got it. It's paper.
It's paper.
Well done.
I've got it right in front of me.
Well done. I actually
just
It's used
Very-
for fucking communication.
that's very
Yeah.
well done.
Ah, that was
Very
solid.
well
That was
done.
good. That was good. That was good.
I was trying to answer that question without giving away because if I said you used to write on it, like you'd be like,
Yeah. No, you did a good job.
That was
but
very
the
well
used
done.
for
If I could shake your
communication, that
hand,
was
like
good.
this is me virtually like shaking your hand, bro.
Yeah, that
that
was
I
was
like
very
the
well done.
list because the list gives you some like really weird because it goes Germany, China, the US, Sweden, Italy.
I am genuinely impressed by that, Joseph. Very well done.
Yeah, that was a very
you,
good.
thank
It
you.
was right
But
in front of you. It's,
I
it's
get-
literally all around me. Like I've got.
That's
a
why I
printer
said
right
when you're
here,
like,
I've
is
got
it a
paper
household
all
item?
over.
Hold on.
100%.
I could literally.
Everyone's got it in their house, everywhere.
I
And
don't.
you're
I
like,
don't.
it's something that everybody's used from birth, and my grandchildren will be using it.
That's it.
That was a good hint too, and that didn't click. That was
Because
good.
I can understand when you were saying like anything that I say would definitely give it away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, well done.
That was
I'm
good.
unfortunately going to have to wrap it up there, though.
Well,
I
at
have-
least we wrapped it up with a good little. fucking
that was a
thing
good
there.
one. I got to go work,
They-
unfortunately.
No, fuck off.
Well, thank you for being a guest anyway.
Love
Joe.
you,
I
bro.
appreciate you.
Love you, homie.
Oh, thank
Much
you
love.
for being on here.
You can hang up now. This is
All right.
awkward.
Hey, fellas.
Fuck off, faggot. I have all the time in the world for that person. For that.
Oh,
human
he's
eye.
so amazing. I
He's-
love him.
He is like, so our friendship, right? He is like the equivalent to that. Like I could call that man up at 4 o'clock in the morning. He may not answer, right? But as soon as he wakes up, he is calling me back. You know what I mean? Like he is that person. I could turn around and be like, "Hey Joseph, I need a bed to sleep in." He's like, "All right, guess I'm sleeping on the couch. You need to go."
I love you, you fucking
Love you.
fantastic piece
Oh,
of
I
faggot.
love faggot.